So congrats on Spectacle,
Yeah.
your new album.
Yeah.
And but I read that you say that you came to a point, maybe a year ago or something like that, where you were not that sure to go on
Oh yeah.
with the music
That
career.
was almost 3 years ago now. I was writing music that I didn't really like, and I was DJing a lot, but whenever I played my own music, I wasn't really feeling it, and whenever I played my sets, I wasn't really feeling it. So I was playing the wrong kind of music actually, and I had vocal tracks, but not a lot of people knew them, so
it was frustrating.
yeah, it was frustrating, and I was being a DJ in big clubs and all over the world, but I didn't feel like I was me at that time. So all of a sudden I realized that, and it kind of got to me, and I started to feel a little bit down about music. I didn't feel inspired anymore, and I think 1 or 2 months I didn't produce anything. I thought, okay, I have a diploma in marketing. I can just do whatever I want and leave music alone, because I don't feel inspired. I don't enjoy writing music anymore.
What you were doing. So, and then what happened? Because luckily
What happened?
You didn't give up. Luckily.
Ruben de Ronde came into my life. No, actually, I've been producing since I was 10, 11 on a basic level, but I was always busy with writing music or writing sounds, and so I couldn't resist myself, and I got back to it, and I started to think, okay, whatever I'm doing it for myself, for no one else. I'm just writing whatever comes up in my mind, and I'm not thinking about what people think of my music, what people think of my sounds. I'm just doing my own thing, and I'll just keep it to myself. But at some point I thought, okay, these are finished tracks. I might as well send them out, and
see what happened.
yeah, I sent them to Ruben, and Ruben was amazed by them. He was very happy to take him to Statement Recordings, and he got Armin involved, and I was like, okay, so Ruben likes it, Armin likes it.
So let's do
maybe,
it.
Yeah, maybe I'm doing something right. Let's release those tunes, and like with a fresh start, with an open mind, I released those tunes, and they got received very well. And I know what happened, but from that moment on, I started producing like a madman, and I have so many tracks lying, like unfinished, but a lot of finished tracks as well. Maybe 30 or something.
Wow,
and
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, 2 more albums after Spectacle, and
so that's why it is Spectacle 1. Maybe it's a part, the first part of a masterpiece.
Yeah. We were thinking everyone's doing like double albums now, like part 1 or.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can do part 1, but I'll just release a full album, because I have the material, and
let's do it then.
and I released the full album, like 14 tracks, and I'll just give you guys another album, Spectacle 2. Not sure when that's gonna happen, but
pretty soon, I guess, because if you have a lot of material ready.
Yeah, we have I think 4 or 5 singles that aren't released from Spectacle 1, and people were asking for like, is there a chance that the rest of the album gets an extended mix as well, so DJs can play it out and all that, and that's definitely gonna happen. So maybe the end of 2018 I have got some more news about Spectacle 2.
It's pretty soon. Huh?
Yeah.
You think? And about Spectacle, well, Rainbow is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
But what is, I don't want to say your personal favorite, because I think it's hard for a producer to say that, but what was the most challenging tune for you?
Most challenging? The most challenging tune was probably, well, not very challenging. I think Sun Goes Down is on there, and that's a tune I wrote 3 years ago. Like that's one of the tunes I wrote after my breakdown, and I cherish that tune because it got massively picked up by everyone, and it did so well. So I got a lot of energy from Sun Goes Down. But it's not a new tune. It's like 3 years old already, but it's on the album, or 2 years old.
Was it something that, let's say, marked something new, a new chapter?
Yeah, a new chapter. Yeah. So that one is very important to me, and people were saying, it's an old tune. And I was like, it's old, but it's.
But it's important.
Yeah, it's
to
important
you
for me.
Because,
it's definitely has to be part.
For your career, for your life.
Exactly. Yeah. It helped me a lot, so it has to be part of Spectacle One.
Okay, so, and then I'm asking usually to producer if something funny happened while you are in the studio with colleagues, with other producers, or I don't know, some funny stuff that maybe with Ruben, or I don't know, with Rod, something.
Well, not very funny, but I remember. Ruben and I had the idea to write a song together. Actually, we already wrote a song together that hasn't been released, but we wanted to write another one. The first one was quite deep, and we wanted to write more of an anthem, more of an. We had Electronic Family, you know, that festival in Holland. We wanted to write an anthem for that. And we came up with Rainbow, and I remember I sent him, like, after sending it back and forth, I sent him the full track, and we were both like, something is missing. And I don't know, after 1 or 2 days, Ruben he sent me a WhatsApp message, yo, check out your email. And he sent me like a line on the melody. When it hits the break, you hear like that line. I think that makes the track. And at first I was like, okay, this track is okay. And then after Ruben wrote that line, I was like, this track is amazing. People are gonna love it, and probably that's why you love it as well. It's because of that line he wrote, and it gave me a good feeling.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I know that you just joined the Discord family.
Oh, Discord
I see
family,
your name
yeah.
on Discord.
I was drunk. I clicked on it probably.
No, Andras told me that he met you, so I think he was trying to get you involved in that somehow.
Yeah.
He tried also with the gravel, and so I was waiting for you to come.
Is Danny on there as well?
No, of course he's not. He joined the Twitch, the Twitch chat with Ruben, but not the Discord yet.
Right,
I'm not sure if he knows exactly what Discord is.
Well, I'm not sure. I know exactly what Discord is.
But talking about Twitch, you know that Ruben is doing this streaming with all of us.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of doing something like that too? Because we would love that.
Okay. Well, I'm quite new to that, so you gotta teach me what's nice and what should I do.
It's basically a live stream of what you are doing
when he's producing, or
yes, when he's producing, or when he's arranging his podcast, the sound
right, okay,
or whatever he's doing.
Well,
something creative, and then it's good because in the chat you get also a lot of other producers that can share ideas and while you are making a track, so maybe it is something that could be interesting for you too.
This is nice, but one thing that comes up in my mind is, when I'm producing, I sometimes wake up like 9:30, and like straight out of bed I walk to my studio. So I'm thinking, do people really want to see this when I'm just waking up? Do you want to see me?
At 9 in the morning?
Yeah. I'm not sure about this.
You know the saying, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You don't know who's watching, so maybe
yes. Yeah, that's right. Well, but you'll see me like in a state of like a total train wreck,
Yeah.
and you see me trying to produce, and you see me fail, maybe that's interesting. Not so interesting for me, but maybe for others.
Yeah, maybe it's a way of learning from each other if you have other products.
No, I get what you mean. Ruben's doing really well on that matter, but yeah, you gotta grow into it, I guess. I mean, it's natural for Ruben. It's not natural for me.
Just think about it. Maybe someday you can do it.
Yeah, maybe. And I'm moving houses now, so maybe I can set something up that is actually really cool to see. And it's like a mess right now. But
are you planning to have a studio at home?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's. I need a studio at home because for me, inspiration can come at any time, like 9 o'clock in the morning or 3 a.m. In the morning.
Yeah. So it's important to be able to develop your idea when it comes.
If I feel inspired, I don't want to have to travel for 20 minutes to get to my studio, settle down. My inspiration is gone by then. Public transport. There's your inspiration.
And what about this summer? Where are you touring? What are your future plans?
Well, we're here in Ibiza right now. I have each month from Armin's tour here or residency. I come back each month here, so that's great. Hi Ibiza. Playing Tomorrowland this year.
That's cool.
And next week is Ultra Europe in Croatia. So big festivals. I know I'm traveling every weekend.
Yeah. Did you notice any difference in playing in other parts of the globe and then here in Ibiza?
You know, this island is a little bit magical to me. I can really play whatever I want here, and people will appreciate it. People will be open to whatever I play here. So I can experiment, and definitely opening up for Armin allows me to try some new records of myself. And yeah, sometimes I play 2 hours here, so I get the room to experiment. And sometimes, like big festivals, they give you a 1 hour slot. And to be honest, I'm not really fond of that. I like to play 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe even longer, open to close. Give me that, please. But yeah, you can't really. If you have 1 hour, you need to go bam, 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 and show what you got.
Of course, the longer the set, the more you can build it. And see what happens with the crowd.
And I feel like my music needs that room. So I'm not like some EDM DJs. They can mix like a record in 15 seconds or 30 seconds, but I like to mix for 2 or 3 minutes because I have like long build-ups and long stretches. That's what I like nowadays. Yeah.
Okay, then. So if you can say something in Dutch to our viewer.
Ja. Nou Nederlanders. Toppie!
Thanks a lot for your time.
Dat was heel slecht jongens.